Okay, my name is Sherson Lian. I'm 34 years old. My parents are from Malacca, but I was born and raised here in KL. Studied through to SPM, came out and worked.
Family background?
My family background, I've got 3 younger siblings. 2 younger brothers, 1 younger sister. My parents started in the food business since I was very young. That's how I was exposed to in F&B.
Tell us, what is your inspiration to be a chef?
My inspiration to be a chef. I didn't want to continue studying after Form 5. I was bored of studying because we've studied for so many years. Every school holiday during my secondary school or primary school, I would go out to help in my mother's restaurant. So I started liking the food business from very young. Maybe it was a means of escape from my studies, I don't know, maybe. So after Form 5, I decided that, you know what, this is something I can do, this is something I enjoy doing, so I want to give it a try before I carry on studying. So that's what I did. I started working in the restaurant full time, and I never stopped.
How did you get where you are today?
A lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance, a lot of sacrifice. The sacrifice is friends when I was your age. Sacrifice now is family, time with them. Sacrifice still with friends. Sometimes your friends want to go do this, do that, but you have to work. Sacrifice yourself, time. You don't have enough time to rest. I sleep an average of 5.5 hours a day in a week. So I don't get your usual 7-8 hours. To me, that's a luxury. So yeah, if you want to know how to get to where I get to, you must be prepared to make all these sacrifices. Work hard.
What are some good alternate career besides restaurant work for a talent chef?
Oh, if I wasn't a chef, what would I do? I don't know, singer maybe? Actor maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, huh?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yes.
You have the good look.
I belanja you coke only lah. I don't know actually. Maybe
what?
a flight steward, maybe a dive master. I don't know. I'm good at hosting. I don't know. Maybe.
Publish any cookbook?
I have not published a cookbook on my own. However, I have collaborated with Her World magazine. Her World magazine, I think 2 years ago, published a coffee table cookbook with me and my team. So that is as much as a book that I've done before.
What is the biggest difference between being a chef and
I think to be a celebrity chef, quote, yes, is you have to know what you're doing. I think you have to have a certain amount of experience because you are teaching people. You are addressing thousands of people who are watching you do what you do. So that's teaching, right?
what is your biggest achievement as a chef in your life?
My biggest achievement as a chef in my life. Wow. I think I would probably say being able to hold a cooking show for the past 9 years.
That's a long time.
It's quite an achievement for me. I think I'm grateful to the people who have fervently supported Lima Rencah, Lima Rasa. I'm very grateful for these people. I consider it an achievement because I managed to capture their attention for 9 years. Doing the same thing, doing the same show. I consider that an achievement. Of course, it's not 100% credit to me. It's also credit to Media Prima, you know, the guys who put the show together. I'm just merely the host and the person who cooks. Role model. Different people for different things, I think. Like for example, in what I do in my career, I think Jamie Oliver has always been someone whom I look up to. Jamie Oliver is someone who I've based my career on. In doing Fire and Char Five Rasa, you can see a lot of similarities to how Jamie Oliver cooks, because that's how I watched him when I was very, very young. So naturally, a lot of influence is already in my style of cooking and how I present it on television. And in life, I think my dad. I think my dad is someone whom I really look up to. I think he's wise. He's got a big heart. Very generous. Although I don't agree with a lot of things, but somehow I think my disagreeing is probably my envy, because I can't be that. So I mean, it's secretly I admire everything that he does.
Do you mind to tell more about your restaurant?
My restaurant here, the first restaurant I had, we served Western Asian, European Asian. So we did a lot of pastas, we had some main courses, it's very Asian centric, so it's very similar to my cooking style. Yeah. So we were running that for 3 years, but unfortunately we had to close. On the second year we opened this outlet, so this is now coming to 2 years. Here, on the other hand, we do Indian and English. So Northern Indian and English food. So you got chicken tikka masala, you got butter chicken, your Rogan Josh. At the same time, you have like your fish and chips. You have your chicken and chips. You have your bangers and mash, steak thighs.
Steak thighs?
Yeah, it's pretty good. You should try. So yeah, that's in this restaurant.
Okay, in your future, what is your target you want to achieve? Yes.
Retire when I'm 40. Spend more time with my family.
Do you think hosting Valencia Rasa how many years more?
I don't know. For Five Rencah, Five Rasa, if it'll go another 5 years, I really don't know. We've been doing it for 9 years already. Fingers crossed, if people still enjoy watching the show and Media Prima still wants to produce it. And if TV is still relevant, then we will continue. But of course, the plan is to go into digital media, to have my own YouTube channel and see where that goes. So I'm yet to start that. I'm supposed to start that sometime this year. So yeah, we'll wait and see.
If you had a chance to come to Vesion to the top class.
Come to your college?
Yes.
So far. So far.
Only 1 hour. Very close to highway.
I think I've been there before. Have I? Maybe. Karen, I've been to a college in Tanjung, a university in Tanjung Malim. Maybe you've seen, I cannot remember. But it's been a while, a long time.
Change. You always say, many things change in there.
Many things change, yeah? Student also change.
Okay, Chef. Last question. Based on the experience, what's your tip if us or any other children want to become a chef?
Commitment.
One killer word.
I think it just comes all down to that, guys. It's commitment. It's not something you suka today. You feel like it, you show up to work. Tomorrow you don't feel like it, you don't show up. That's bad. It's bad reputation. How do you respect yourself like that? What? How do you define yourself? How do you define yourself? If you suka today, you show up. Suka you don't show up. How do you define yourself? I cannot. I'll be disgusted with myself because I think self-respect is very, very important, and how you allow others to perceive you. If you are a reliability is second, very, very crucial. If you're a reliable person or not. If you are not a reliable person, don't care you want to become chef or lawyer or whatever, you will never make it in life because no one will give you that chance to make it. Because no one will dare give you that chance because you're not reliable. When someone gives you a chance, that means he is also partly responsible
Yes.
for giving you that opportunity. He could have given it to anybody, but he chose you. So that person is responsible and answerable to someone else.
You're also taking the risk.
Who is also taking the risk. So if you're not reliable, would I give you the chance? No. Exactly. It's common sense. You don't have to be a genius to know this. It's just common sense. When you take an opportunity from someone, you better make sure you deliver 110%. Now, whether you do well or you don't do well, that's a different matter. But you show up. You show up, you put your 100% in doing it. That shows you are a reliable person.
Sometimes they want to be chef, but business become chef is hard for them to go through it.
I think nothing is easy. Nothing is easy. Everything got ups and downs. Even you study to be the smartest person in the world, you will also have ups and downs. It's just the way of life. It's just how God has made life to be. But how you look at it is what really matters. How you perceive life is what matters. How you stay positive is what matters. People around you matter. Stay in positive people with positive people. It makes it easier. If you're constantly amongst people who are negative, it makes life, which is already hard, harder. Even in business, nobody taught me about business. I had to pay to learn every step. I ended up with a debt of 100,000 under the age of 30 years old. But how? I need to be a reliable person. I need to be a responsible person. Right? So, pay back.
You have to commit.
You have to commit. It's a mistake you make. Although some people trick you, but it's a mistake you made as well. Because you chose to believe. Nobody put a gun to your head. So in every mistake you find yourself in every circumstance you find yourself in, you must remember that you made a choice to be there. So in that understanding, you don't go around blaming other people, oh, it's everybody else's fault. No. Look in. Look within. It always starts with the decision we make. If we did not make that decision, nobody can carry us and put us there. Correct? So in life, in business, in studies, whatever you're doing, just be reliable, be respectable. When you are reliable, you will be respected. No matter you play a small role or a big role. And then you choose your path, where you want to go. Be a chef like me, or be a lawyer, earn more money than me. Be an engineer, work 9 to 5. The path is yours to choose, but never choose it because it's easy. Because I tell you, nothing in this world is easy.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, man.